Definitely a good support job, I should say. Actually leveling up to 5, taking some experience off that Flimpy Sword. Going back to the bottom lane, we see 3 of the HoN players sort of moving around against that. Still that Predator Glacius lane. It doesn't look like they're planning to do anything. Actually, we do see Magnus walking back, picking up a Blood Chalice. I think, or his Tridus. I'm not sure which one of the 2 he already had, but both very powerful items on Magnus. I'm gonna hope he's gonna try and farm for that portal key, but considering the farm he's been getting, it might take the rest of the game for him to actually get that portal key. With 80 gold per minute and that 2150 gold price, it's definitely. Oh, we actually see the Legion team ganking that Flint in the HoN jungle. We see Flint actually putting up a decent fight, but eventually going down. And it was Voodoo Jester who went down first. Wretched Hag running away from that Magnus. Magnus actually missing his stun, and Wretched Hag quickly. Wow. Wretched Hag thought she was safe up there, but Bubbles with his Song of the Sea actually took her down, probably not even knowing she was up there, but definitely a good job by him. And Hammerstorm choosing to run away before he gets killed as well, which is not a bad move considering Bubbles has quite a bit of damage output. Interesting team fight, I have to say. Probably went out well in favor of the Legion team. That Flint going down is definitely not a bad move. Defiler going down as well. It's definitely worth the price of a Hag and a Pyromancer, I think. Those 2, while they are powerful heroes right now, they don't have very substantial influence in the game. But that Flint and Defiler, both carry type heroes for that HoN team. Taking them down is definitely going to slow down the HoN team in terms of farm, of course. The Legion team is still well ahead in kills. It's still 14-8, which is a very solid hero kill lead, but in terms of gold, they are actually in front by a small margin, 1500 gold, 660 experience. It's not much, but it's definitely good for them, considering that Flint has the highest farm in the game still, the 372 gold per minute. It's definitely good that this Legion team is taking some control of this game and getting their ganks on properly, which perhaps the HoN team should be doing. Actually, we see the HoN trying to gank on that Hag and that Glacius, but Glacius was already boarding and got out, and Hag is blinking away. Wow, down at the bottom lane we actually see Defiler going down, Magnus dropping down low. He is probably going to. Oh wow, Bubbles going in with that ultimate scaring of the Legion team, and Magnus is going to get away with low health, only 140 health left. Bubbles left alone solo against this. 3 people right now. We actually see Predator top porting back up top, leaving Glacius, Pyro, and Hammerstorm in that bottom lane, but Glacius hanging well back, probably because he's got low HP. Does look like he's actually going back to base, maybe.
Great deny.
We're not sure. Oh yes, a very good tower deny. Yeah, something people sometimes forget in up pumps, but definitely a good move. We actually see Flimpy Foot going down again. This time Hag taking the kill along with Predator. I have to say the HoN team is definitely doing a good job at ganking and keeping down those Legion those HoN heroes.
I was gonna say, I think you got the teams wrong in that sentence.
Yeah. So the Legion team is definitely doing a decent job at keeping down the HoN carries, and we do see action going on from top to bottom, back and forth. Kills mostly happening within a few seconds of each other, which makes it difficult for me to follow all the action. But definitely an action-filled game. 26 kills already at this point, 24 minutes in, and as I did hear someone say before, we actually see Magnus trying to get the kill on Hag. I don't know why he didn't just auto-attack her, because she would have died there. But yeah, that's just unfortunate. And now he is probably going to go down.
Nah, he'll be fine.
Well, Magnus is actually going to get away just fine. As we look at the farm, yeah, Predator actually surpassed Flint in farm. 360 gold per minute against Flint, now 340 gold per minute. Definitely a good thing for the Legion team. We actually see a polls coming out for HCTc. So This might be the point at which one of the GameReplays guys is getting his dinner. I am simply not sure. We will see what happens, but both teams have some players going AFK, so that leaves us some time to fill some empty space in this cast. So, with that in mind, let's just ask Jester, what do you think of the game so far?
Well, that Predator, as I was just kind of chatting away there, has done a 5-0-3 job so far, whereas Flint has gone to a 3-3-3. So, I mean, that does put Predator at a lot more gold, but Predator has done more for his team in, you know, the number-wise than the Flint. Flint really hasn't left his top lane. He's died there, he's creeped there, he's getting great double stacks, as you said, by that great support of that Voodoo Jester, but Predator so far, I mean, 0 deaths has not hindered his farm whatsoever. He's already up to a Warp Cleft with that Frostburn, and now, as we do look at the gold per minute, it has surpassed that of Flint. I just think so far that Predator, at this rate of rise, was really going to start out farming that Flint, and then with the already advantage that the Legion have, both in towers, gold, experience, kills, it might start overwhelming this Flint's ability to carry for the rest of his team.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that assessment. Flint's going to have to, well, actually the entire HoN team is going to have to step up their game and find some way to turn this around. Hopefully setting up some decent ganks, but we actually see Hammerstorm trying to get a kill on this Voodoo Jester. 2 of the Predator Illusions still following Voodoo Jester. He might actually go down. Oh, wow, so close. He had to use his ultimate to be able to escape there. A bit unfortunate that he had to use his ultimate for that. You know, it does have a 90-second cooldown, but it did save his life, so you can't blame him for that. Definitely showing the weakness, though, of this Voodoo Jester. You know, he's only got 700 HP, and those 2 illusions actually took him down almost to 0, which, you know, as someone rightly mentioned, is definitely embarrassing if you would go onto that. And Flint Beastwood getting the kill on Glacius with his flare and ultimate. Bubbles moving on with them. I don't know what they're going to do, but oh, it looks like he might be pulling this creep camp. No, he's going to walk away. Too bad, you know. Tiny pool saves you 2 seconds. Would have helped, but you know. And yeah, we see a bit of a stagnation as actually the HoN team seems to be moving, maybe towards the HoN jungle, maybe trying to get a gank. I'm not sure. They're sort of going in, out, and they decide not to do anything, but instead maybe do something in this middle lane. It seems like the HoN team is a bit lost at the moment. They're not sure what they're doing. They're going mid, they're going bottom, they're going mid again. It's the impact of this Predator, you know, the advantage the Legion team have. You actually see Bubbles initiating with his Shell Surf ultimate, Song of the Sea, Defiler coming in, Magmus using his ultimate, double kill for that Magmus, and then going down to that Predator. Ouch, definitely Predator dominating this game so far. Defiler trying to get out using that Bottle of Us, but unfortunately she will not be able to. The rest of the HoN team did get out, but definitely not too much of a favorable exchange. You know, you do want that down that Predator, you know, who does have a 7-0-3 score right now, which is very powerful indeed. Flint actually getting the kill on that first top tower of the Legion side, but like I said, they really should trying to keep that Predator down, and unfortunately it's simply not working right now. You know, Magmus did get a double kill on that Hammerstorm and the Glacius, but those 2 heroes are not the most important heroes to keep down right now, so we're definitely not too much of an advantage. You know, Magmus can use that farm, you know, getting his portal key, but I'm not sure. They should definitely be thinking more about this Predator, who has got a very powerful farm right now. We do see him taking down these creeps with relative ease. You know, he's got a Frostburn, he's got his Warp left, he's got about 500 gold left. I'm guessing he just bought something, because it would surprise me if he... Yeah, there we go. I think he probably ordered... Oh wow, there's only a homecoming stone in this Winged Courier, so that can't be it. He has some items left back in his stash, probably materials for his demonic breastplate. He does get his homecoming stone from that career. Definitely a good move, you know. Like we said before, homecoming stone is always useful to have, especially this Predator. He has been pretty much all over the map this entire game, helping set up kills, getting those kills as well. You know, 7-0 score, definitely not bad, and It's really helped his farm. It's really helped his team, as Jester said before. So you know, definitely top move by this Predator, keeping his mobility up and making sure that he can get more kills if he wants to. He's actually porting down bottom, where the HoN team seems to be trying to get a push. All 5 of them here against now 3 of the Legion, the other 2 moving in. I'm hoping that the HoN team can get a good initiation going, but I'm going to guess that once the Legion team gets here, they're actually going to get the jump the gun on the HoN team, as it were. We see the HoN team moving deeper into the Legion woods, retreating actually, interestingly. Maybe they have noticed that the rest of the Legion team has arrived and simply don't want to die in a team battle, and we see a pulse coming out for the GameReplays team because someone's food is here and he has to go get that. So now we have a few more minutes to I don't know, ask for some commentary. Is there anything either of you would like to notice, Jester or Storm?
Well, I noticed Storm went AFK, so I guess I'll fill the void here. The whole Legion team has come down here for, I suppose, forcing the team fight, but now they're kind of reversing the direction, doing a quick 180. The Ward of Sight there by Priceless is going to notify them to their retreat, as is the invisible hag that's kind of been following them around. It would be really funny to see if anyone had those wards of reveal, the blue wards, whose name escapes me offhand, and just, you know, go
Revelation.
Exactly. So if they put one of those down, get off that hag, they could really enforce a fight at the bottom tower, considering that would be their last tier 2 tower out there to go down. But instead they're going to retreat, and that will give time for the Legion at least a little bit to recuperate, reform, and hopefully do some kind of great push plan here. I'm kind of interested if these guys, if HCTc here is going to go for Kongor. He is in the region. There is all 5 of them together. Flint is 16, and they do have a ward up there on the cliff, alerting them to, of course, anyone coming their way. Do you think it could be possible on the list?
It's on the list of possibilities, but I'm gonna say it's way down in the list probably. I don't think they have the confidence to take on Kongor at this point. They don't really have. They do have, you know, Voodoo Jester with a powerful heal, but I'm going to guess that if this HoN team is going to go for a Kongor, they would be counter-warding first before they even attempt to do something like that, because they, as well as anyone, know that if you're just going to run into Kongor without counter-warding, the enemy team is going to know you're in there and they are going to rip your face off, most likely. We do see the game resuming. The entire HoN team still moving, as one hag has actually went another direction, trying to catch them, I think.
In Kongor.
But hasn't found them. We do actually see Hammerstorm quickly pulling out, trying to avoid being killed and ganked by that enemy team. Hag quickly blinking out as well, doing the same, essentially. Legion HoN team must be slightly disappointed at the narrow escapes of both Hammerstorm and Hag, but you know, Port's always a very powerful addition to a team. But it seems like they're instead just going to try and push this this middle lane. Judging by the Legion positions, they're probably not going to be able to save this tower. It's definitely too late for that. You know, the Defiler ultimate is so very powerful, and they do take down that tower. Flint actually getting the kill on that, boosting his farm by just a tiny bit. And he is actually, wow, back above Predator with 405 gold a minute against that 396 of Predator. It's only a 10 gold per minute difference. And you know that that 7-0 score for Predator definitely still plays in his favor. He hasn't actually. Oh, he has attained level 16 by now. So you know they're both same level. I'm gonna say that they're both got about the same farm. You know, a difference of 10 gold per minute is really not that much at these amounts. So the farm is toe to toe. I'm gonna say that Predator is probably the more powerful carry. So he's definitely got a bit of an edge on that Flint Beastwood. But Flint with his ultimate has definitely got a powerful ability to take down this Glacius, this Hag, even this Pyro, you know. So definitely 3 heroes that Hag can take out with relative ease if he can catch them out alone, which of course this Legion team is going to try and avoid as much as possible by moving as a team, as they are trying to do right now. Only the Glacius left behind far in their woods, and he is slowly moving towards them. Actually, he will be moving towards the ward and is going to try and counter ward but there are no wards to counter from the HoN side at this point, so unfortunately that ward was wasted just a bit. Back to base, as he may have felt that the Legion team was on their way, which they actually were.